Wonderful people, viewers and subscribers, you're welcome back again. I don't want to waste too much time and go straight to the point because I've highlighted some of the things in my previous video. What are we talking about? Insecurity in the north. The Federal House of Representatives are on top of it, and this one is lamenting his experience.
There are amendments or observations or comments. I start with Honorable Gadi. I'm from Plateau State. Mr. Speaker, you will only understand the heaviness of the content of this motion if we are privileged to see the picture of what Boko Haram did to Giwa barracks and other attacks within military formations in Borno State. Mr. Speaker, the pictures I saw, I am scared. I am scared whether the safety of the Nigerian civilians within the Nigerian territorial land can be guaranteed. Mr. Speaker, we budgeted for money, arms and ammunition, tanks numbering more than 40, including other platforms that belongs to the Nigerian military that is aimed at safeguarding our people have been taken away worth trillions of naira by Boko Haram. How can we guarantee the safety of the Nigerian people in the circumstance that the platform that are meant to protect these people have been taken away by the enemies of the people? Mr. Speaker, we have been doing our best under your leadership. The National Assembly have been speaking on issues of insecurity. But Mr. Speaker, actions by departments of government must be taken. Mr. President must hold Nigerian military strategic commandants and other head of security agencies accountable for negligence of their responsibility. In as much as we appreciate, Mr. Speaker, the security agencies for putting their life at the front line to protect Nigerians, to make sure Nigerians sleep, we must hold somebody accountable that taxpayers' money used to buy guns, used to buy other platform for Nigerian military to fight, will be compromised and be donated like a form of free of charge to the enemies of this country. Mr. Speaker, this is unacceptable. I want to say again and again, Nigerians are being killed on daily basis from the north to the south, to the west, to the east, and we are here for Nigerians. Mr. Speaker, government must do the needful. The everyday resolution that we pass is not enough. Mr. Speaker, if it means facing agencies of government as a National Assembly to ensure that publicly we bring them to account for their responsibility and to account for their negligence of responsibility, we have to do that. Mr. Speaker, I will send you intelligence of the picture of the arms and ammunition of the platforms that have been taken away by Boko Haram in Maiduguri. And when the leaders, when the governor is crying, other representatives of government are first to issue statement undermining the supremacy of the chief security officer of the state, who knows what is happening in his state, who is crying, and someone within the comfort of his zone will say that the governor is raising an unnecessary alarm, whereas Nigerians are killing. This is unacceptable. Mr. Speaker, we must stand up and find a way of bringing this issue of insecurity to order. Otherwise, you and I is not safe. No matter how Nigerians respect us, we are moving to a level that Nigerians will fight us the way they fight criminals and the way they fight Boko Haram. Until the right thing is done by us here, until we speak for the Nigerian people, until we draw line, until we tell government what we are supposed to tell government, and until government respond by action, not by media statement or press statement. Do not hope, Mr. Speaker, that any member of the National Assembly is safe to move, not by bandit, not by Boko Haram, by the people that elected you and I. Time will come, if action is not taken, that Nigerians will take their destinies in their own hands. Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for giving me the opportunity to.
Good. And I can tell you, it have read for Nigeria. The same Northerners whom resisted the fight against insurgent by Jonathan, claiming that Jonathan was fighting against the North by killing Boko Haram. You remember when they said that? Now, you need to reaffirm it from their own very mouth.
You cannot just sit down watching them to do whatever they feel like doing simply because they are professionals. You cannot talk to them. Give them target. During Jonathan, we brought mercenaries. They were about to finish Boko Haram. But because of our complacency and personal aggrandizement and personal interest, we asked them to go back. And we are still battling with the issue. I was in Borno State as a member of a state House of Assembly when the mercenaries were in Borno. They were less than 30. They operate in a place like this. Everybody with a laptop before him, observing what is happening in the bush. The moment they discovered an enclave, they will be able to identify how many weapons do they have, what kind of weapons are they using, how many AK-47 do they have, how many explosives do they have. They will take only 3 or 4 people in a chopper, go and clear everything. They will snap pictures before clearing them and bring back exhibit. We are about to finish it. And because of interest, personal interest, that if we allow mercenaries to finish this thing, we are not going to get anything. How much was the bill given by the mercenaries? Even Russia is employing mercenaries to fight for them, isn't it? Are we stronger than Russia? Is there anything wrong if you can bring somebody that can fight for you? There's nothing wrong in that. So I'm sorry if people are saying that National Assembly is not doing the needful, National Assembly is not providing the enabling laws. We have provided all the enabling laws. The enforcement of such laws is not ours. If government is not ready to implement, there is no way we can compel government. The only thing we can advise government. If government refuses to do it, there is no way you can force them. Because they have the machineries for implementation. You do not have.
We had it. No people talk. And that is the truth. That is the absolute truth. So why will you be masturbating on top the matter, say insecurity day in Nigeria? Whereas we know the source of insecurity is corruption and impunity in this country. There's no two ways about it. Corruption in the system. The amount of money that have been invested in fighting insecurity in Nigeria have turned out to become a big cash cow. A cash out for political class and elite class at different levels, especially those of them operating within that security apparatus. I'm telling you honestly. How many trillion have been invested, and at the end of the day, you hand them over to the terrorists? Tell me how Nigerians will be safe. It is better we balkanize this country. It is better every Nigerian rise up and answer their own name before the Futajelons will wipe you out. I am only sympathetic to the minority of the North, whom Ahmadu Bello claimed in his very speech 6 days or 10 days after 12 days after independence, October 12, 1960, saying that the new nation called Nigeria is the estate of their great-grandfather Usman Danfodio. We know what he represents. To conquer and take your land. That they will use the minority of the North as willing tools. They did that during the war. The minorities of the North, including the Benues, including the TVs, including the Plateaus, the Adamawas, the minority of the North as willing tools, and the South as a conquered territory. And that is where they are heading to, my people. Beware. Beware. Your politicians, your political leaders in the East are complacent. Honestly speaking, these guys are behaving as though they have pledged to offer our land to these invaders. And that is the truth. And the only way out is what the DSS man have advised. Community security watch. Nobody is coming to save you than yourselves.
We have to take that mentality away. What is the security agencies doing? Who, apart from a tree, knows that they want to come and cut him and remain standing. Only a tree. We have to get the communities to rise and defend themselves first. And the time to start it is now. When you move out from here, I do that every day. I come from a village in Igboland, Ogun State, and I talk to my people. I know the level of armament they are entitled to. I know how they organize themselves in quarters. We have 4 quarters. I am using my expertise to guide them.
So while I preach the process, yes, everybody wants to break up. Hey, everybody will say, oh, now you preach one Nigeria. I am not interested in one Nigeria, which will never work, which I have been saying it from day one. I'm more or less much interested in the process, not the outcome of balkanizing Nigeria. And that is my position from day one. I'm more interested in the process. We must do the right thing the right way. There are ways to do things and achieve it, and not going around it. And ultimately, the suffering people, my own people, will continue being victims of Nigeria. That will never happen. I will not be in support of annihilating and decimating our homeland once again, using it as a battlefield for Nigeria in the name of anything. Yet, we have an opportunity to achieve our freedom. Likewise, other indigenous people trapped in Nigeria to be free themselves. And I am here as the advocate, standing in the gap as the voice, lone voice in the wilderness, telling you this undiluted truth that will set us free, so that we will not use our emotion to worsen our situation. Let me have your opinion on this. I still remain Asuchino Peters, your advocate for good governance. If this makes sense to you, help me share it to everyone on your platforms. Bye-bye for now. GGN, uniting the people for good governance.